What is up? What the hell? What is up, everybody? It's your boy here. So I'm just about to go to bed, try and get some sleep before work because back on the grind again, doing me 5 days. I don't know if I told everyone that I went and did my tax and everything. Well, I did my tax myself because then I don't have to pay the $150 that that they try to claim for if you get them to do the tax. And I'm like, you can get screwed. Like, when I went to the tax agent, I understand if you're a business and you've got like 100 things to claim, but I'm just a normal person, so like I claimed all my stuff myself and I got like nearly 1,700 back, which is pretty damn good, compared to what I usually get, which is only, well, I used to only get probably $300-400 back each time until I started to claim absolutely everything I possibly can. And I've started to do a bit of research on tax and how claiming back actually works, because I thought it was like if you claimed back a $50 pair of boots and then a $75 pair of this, you got that money back, but it's not. It actually, like say you claim $700 worth of clothing stuff, it comes off of your total income. So like, say it's 41,000, you claim $700, it'll be like your total year income was 40,300, and then it works out how much tax you should have paid. So like how they do it, I'm pretty sure, I don't actually know for a fact, but from what I can tell, how they do it is how much tax back you get determines on how much tax you've paid for how much income you've earned. So like if you overpay in tax severely for the whole year, you can use it as like a savings. But like how it works when you claim stuff back, so like say you earn 40,000 and you've paid the right amount of tax, which is I think maybe about 5,000. We'll say it's 5,000, right? And you've paid exactly the right amount. That means you'll get nothing back. If you paid exactly the right amount of tax to the dollar, you will get exactly zero back. But if you say you claim $2,000 worth of stuff and it goes from a $40,000 to $30,008 of income for that year, they go, okay, this is how much tax you should have paid on 38,000, and say it's 4,500, right? It'll be like, okay, so you've paid 5,000 in tax, but you've only earned $38,000 this year because of all that stuff you claimed back. You will get $500 back. That's how I'm pretty sure it works. Because I always thought it was like, oh yeah, you claim $1,000 worth of stuff, you'll get 1,000 back. It's not. It works out on like, it's actually piss all when you work it out. Like someone that I knew was going to get 2,150 back without claiming anything. They claimed $800 of stuff back, and they only get an extra $200 back on top. So it ended up being like 2,350 or something like that. So, and I was like, hang on, that makes no sense. So I worked it out. I took all the stuff off, and I was like, okay. And I just did a bunch of calculating. I'm like, oh my god. So it actually it goes off of your yearly income and how much tax you've paid. So if you've underpaid in tax, like say for some reason, you ask your boss, I want to only pay $200 in tax for the next 2 months, which you're perfectly allowed to do. At the end of the year, you might have a slight tax bill, but if you can claim the difference, if you can claim the difference in your yearly income compared to how much tax you didn't pay, I'm trying not to lose you here. So like say you earned 40 again, and you know how I said, at 40,000 you're meant to pay 5,000 tax, and say you only paid 4,000 in tax instead, you have to try and get your yearly income down to where 4,000 is the amount you have to pay for tax for the whole year, if you know what I mean. So like, which I don't know, would say it would be 35,000 instead. Like you'd have to try and claim $5,000 worth of stuff to get your yearly income back down to where the amount of tax you've paid is correct. So it's really weird. Like, I know someone... Oh, here's a good example. You're probably getting real bored now. I'm going to try and make it quick. So I know someone that does heaps of overtime. His yearly income is usually only $62,000. He does $30,000 in overtime and only pays the same amount of tax that he paid... He only pays the same amount in tax as if he earned the $62,000 per year. So he has to, at the end, because he has his own business on the side, he always tries to claim back the $30,000 off of his yearly income in tax write-offs, if that's what you want to say, tax deductions. So, you know, usually he earns about 90 grand, but he only pays $61,000 worth of... He only pays the $61,000 yearly income of tax. I don't know if this is coming off easy. It's probably not. But he has to claim $30,000 worth of stuff to bring from $92,000 back down to $62,000, because otherwise he's going to have a tax bill because he hasn't paid the right amount of tax for how much yearly income he's earned. So I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, because it's taken a lot of research to get my head wrapped around it. And I'm from what I've read, I'm like 99% positive that what I'm saying is correct. But go and research it yourself, because it's very, very good to know how much tax you're meant to pay. And there's this site online, it's called like Money Smart. This is only for South Australia. moneysmart.gov.com.au or something like that. You can actually put in your yearly income and it'll give you to the dollar how much tax you're meant to pay for the whole year. So then when you do your tax, you go, okay, I have overpaid by $1,000 in tax. So you know that you're meant to get at least that $1,000 back at tax time, as well as any deductions that you do will decrease how much you earn, will decrease your yearly income as per such, because that's how they work it all out. You know, say you got $42,000 in the year and you spent $1,000 on work stuff, they claim that as in you only earned $41,000 for the year, instead of you earned $42,000 and also paid $1,000 in work gear. So it's a bit weird how they do it, but you know, it sort of makes sense, I guess. So, but yeah, I'm sorry if that's sort of confusing. I just wanted to explain that a bit, to just reiterate that really try and do your calculations when it comes to tax time, because sometimes it can be a bit, you know, you say you've got all this shit to claim and you go, hang on, I'm only getting $500 back. That doesn't seem right. That's why, is because it's all it is the difference in how much tax you're meant to pay per how much income you have got that year. So it's a bit weird and confusing, but I think it really helps. Tax is one thing people should really know about, because then you can get your absolute most out of your dollar when it comes to tax time as well. So yeah, you know, like you can earn more, you can take home more throughout the year if you know that you're going to have a certain amount to claim at the end of the year, which means you might be able to put that extra you take home throughout the year in stocks, or invest it, or put it in a savings account, or use it towards something else, and then you can claim the difference at the end of the year so you don't have a tax bill, if that makes sense. But yeah, sorry, I'm completely wasting your time here and you're probably bored as shit, so I hope you're having a good day. I hope you've had a good day. I hope you're going to have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.